So welcome back to the course on R programming, and in this tutorial we are going to complete our challenge that we discussed about in the previous video. So let's create a new section in this R script and let us say plotting the challenge. Now let us use our function qplot and data equals demo, and I think you all might quite remember what our challenge was. It was to plot internet users and then birth rate. Now let's run this command, and there you go. We've got a beautifully plotted scatter diagram here, and as you can see we have got internet users in the x-axis and birth rate in the y-axis. Now let us make this a little more attractive. Let us increase the size of these dots because they are quite small. So we'll give here I because we want the size of each and every dot to increase uniformly. So now if we run this command, then here's what we get. Now the dots are quite bigger, but we can always decrease the size again. So now let's add color to the. We'll again use I because we want each and every point to be colored uniformly. Yes, beautiful. Now if you remember correctly the challenge, then our challenge was to plot a scatter diagram between internet users and birth rate of different countries, and we had to make sure that they were grouped according to the income groups. So let us suppose we want the color to be defined by income group. Now here we are not using I because we don't want each and every point to be colored uniformly, and also we want this income group to be plotted and to be given in the legend. So that's why we are not using I in this case. So let's run this command, and this is actually the plot that we desired. As you can see, we have got red, green, blue and purple colors, and we can also derive some of the insights by using this graph. Now as you can see, the red ones are the countries with high income, are the countries who have more number of internet users and less birth rate. So most of the higher income countries fall within the category of internet users between 75 to 100 and birth rate between 0 to 15. And then let's talk about low income. We can see more points of lower income in this part, which means the birth rate of those countries are comparatively higher and the number of internet users are comparatively lower. Now here we can see a quite correlation between internet users and birth rate, but we did not perform this analysis in order to derive that correlation, but that's just a possibility. And the countries with upper middle income, they also lie in this area, which is lower birth rate and higher internet users, and lower middle income mostly in this area, which is higher birth rate and lower internet users. Now those were some of the insights that we derived by looking at this graph. I hope you all are quite familiar with qplot, and we'll further practice this qplot further down this section, and that's it for today's tutorial, and I'll see you in the next video.